4 latest updates you don't want to miss, and this is one of the reasons why many Nigerians want to japa, as in they want to leave Nigeria and go to another country. Because see, leave insecurity aside, people are seriously suffering. Even me that I'm talking, it is touching me, and that is why you need to hear what I'm about to say. So this is it. President Bola Tinubu did something recently about the kidnapping of students in Oyo State, and we have people in one side commending him, saying he's a true leader, while others are saying he's absolutely doing nothing. And for this particular update, I have some clips that I want to show you. But first, this first gist: a female teacher was trending online yesterday, and what is the reason? Because she needs 1,200 naira to go to work so she can fulfill her duty as a teacher. Meanwhile, we still have teachers, students, and the principal in the captivity of kidnappers. See, jokes aside, politics affect literally everything you are facing today. Whether you can go to work safely, whether you can eat 3 square meals. Imagine someone like this teacher begging people online to contribute just 1,200 naira so she can go to work. As a matter of fact, she said the last time she was paid 300k, or the last time she saw 300k as a credit alert, was 2019. Omo, this day on call, and thankfully people rallied behind her and supported her with contributions. But the question is, how many more teachers across this country are in the same situation and nobody is seeing them? Now, the second gist: the NUT, Nigerian Union of Teachers, have mandated teachers in Oyo State to withdraw their services. Parents are also advised to keep their children at home, and people on the internet are asking for it to go nationwide, not just Oyo State. Take it to Lagos State, Benue, Kebbi, Katsina, Ogun State, because insecurity is everywhere. And maybe by doing that, just maybe, President Tinubu will take the matter into his own hands and do something fast before it gets completely out of hand. Because people are seriously afraid. Students are still missing, teachers are still in captivity, and the principal is still begging from inside a kidnapper's den. Now, this third gist, this one surprised a lot of people. Governor Uzodinma said President Bola Tinubu has rescued Nigeria from the brink of collapse to a path of stability and recovery. And I want you to listen and let me know in the comments what you think, because this matter concerns you too.
Mr. President, you are the founder of the new Nigeria. We are the frontline beneficiaries of the innovative approach you brought to bear in governance. We came to join you in thanking Almighty God who made this thing possible. You have virtually recovered Nigeria from the road of collapse to that of stability and survival. We, your field officers at the subnational level, are indeed very, very grateful. We have assessed your performance, and Mr. President, I'm happy to announce that we have scored your performance 100%. We thank you for the genius you are, the fatherly role you have played, your interventions in times of our needs, and your vision for the country moving forward. We want to inform you, Mr. President, that we are proud to be your ambassadors at the subnational level, and we are here to defend your policies, to push your message, and to let Nigerians know that we have come out from darkness, and then the light is now ready to shine. You brought us hope, and we believe in you.
I honestly want to know what you think about what that man just said. Now, the last update: Rufai and Dr. Abati's brutal take on insecurity, the way President Bola Tinubu is handling it, and Seyi Makinde too.
Okay, so the president sent a delegation after 2 weeks, and after we had to scream our heads out here. I mean, it speaks volumes. I mean, you can't make this up. When Nigerian elites lose somebody, does it take 2 weeks for them to go pay condolence or to commiserate or feel like they love them? I mean, I'm sure when we say that now, a couple of people will say, oh, at least they went there after 2 weeks. And what has the rescue operation been like? I saw through the Oyo tape over the weekend. Very painful. I saw the story of Aminat. I also saw the story of the villagers there. In fact, did you know prior to this time that some of the vigilante in the area had gone into the bush and some of them were bombed and killed? So what has been done to be able to bring these people back? What has been done? In fact, Chude was, as it is when you go to anywhere, you try to, give little gifts and things like that. The villagers said they don't want any gifts. That all they want is their people back home. The other day when Governor Seyi Makinde was there, the husband of the principal was crying. That's the human calamity. Although we give kudos to them when they do well. The Papri incident, we hear that the DSS has been able to apprehend some people linked to the Papri incident, which is a good one. But when you look at this, this is very sad. National Security Advisor Gbajabi Amila was there. Yes, you see that's the president's strongman delegation. But it will not be bad for the president too to be there. The president is in Lagos here. It wasn't Gbajabi Amila or Nuhu Ribadu people voted for. They voted for their commander-in-chief. Or is it when it's campaign period that politicians can move around and see their people? So please, we want them to be there. And we'll like them to map out a strategy to be able to bring these people out. This week, already we are hearing about NUT saying they are going to strike in Oyo State. I mean, I feel sad about that. But what do you want them to do? I don't want strike. I've never been somebody that's, okay, maybe probably strike is going to be the solution to this matter. Because if they are in school season, it's also going to hurt the people. But what do you want them to do? I hear some people want to organize protests. People are now speaking up. Can we bring these people out this week, next week? At least to make this pass over us and account for everybody. And we are also talking about Oyo. What about the people in Borno? Let's not forget those people too. When will the president send the delegation? Or why can't he go himself there? Commander-in-Chief means I will be there for you. Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces. This morning I had to read out Section 14, Section 2. And please, I'm beginning to hear a narrative I want to correct. For people that are saying that security is for everybody. No, it's not for everybody. It's for the security forces. That's why we abdicate our sovereignty to you. Read Section 14, Section 2B. Section 2A first says the sovereignty is for the people. Government derives its sovereignty from that people. That's why it's through elections. Then 2B now talks about security is the primary purpose of the government. So if you are now saying the primary purpose of government is for all of us, no. If it's for all of us, share the security votes for us, the citizens now. Chebi, over 2 trillion is the military budget too. Share it for all of us so that we know that we are on our own.
Oh, how much are they even getting?
How much are they even getting? So we don't want and that's a return to anarchy, which we've always, I don't believe citizens should carry their own arms or, the security forces, we should trust that they should be able to protect us. So this narrative on this buck passing of the security is for all of... Yeah, people can volunteer information. People can, when you see something, you say something. Yes, that is good. But trying to abdicate that and they say it's for all... No, it's not for all of us. It's for the security forces. That's why they are being paid and support. What we can do is to advocate for their welfare. We think they should put more into security. We think they should put more into the welfare of the military. That's why we speak up here. But as with speaking up too, like the Yorubas say, already won. Because Justice Crack spoke up the other day to be able to help the welfare of the military. See what it's facing today. But it's not going to stop us from speaking up. So, please, it is the primary purpose of the government. Section 14. So, I don't want to hear a repeat of that narrative that is all of. No. Section 14, Section 2B. I yield the floor.
Well, that section of the 1999 Constitution, 14.2b, says that the security and welfare of the citizen shall be the primary responsibility of government. Shall. It is an obligation. It is therefore our collective shame, our collective responsibility, and to our despair that children will be abducted in this country. In that Orire local government and Oyo East and all of those places, Yawota, Ile, and all of that, the children involved were between the ages of 3 to 14. Nursery school, primary school children, early secondary school children, which then makes that particular incident curious. And then one of their teachers was beheaded, Mr. Oyedokun. And then you keep wondering, we don't always hear that people are abducted and beheaded. So there must be something peculiar, it seems to me, about this latest development, the coordinated attacks on May 15 in Oyo State. And it was not even just in Oyo State. That same day, about the same time, in Askria Uba, in Bonun local government area, in Bonun State, the same thing happened. Children being abducted. However, the criticism had always been that the government did not respond because the politicians were busy with politics. But the truth is that before now, the president had sent IGP Tunji Disu to that location long before now to go and mobilize a force to rescue the people. But what happened over the weekend is what you may call high-level presence in the affected communities. On Saturday, Governor Seyi Makinde, who is now the presidential candidate by nomination of the APM, was the first to go there to reassure the people, to identify with them, and to meet with, just the ordinary people, and to reassure them that this is not about politics. Government will do everything within its powers to bring you people back, your people back. And then, of course, we saw Professor Alamu. That's the husband of Mrs. Alamu, who has been shown in the various videos. The husband is a professor at Lautech, I think, in Ogbomoso. You saw a whole professor, an accomplished academic, kneeling down, begging Nigeria to bring back the people who have been abducted. That's the professor there. When the governor went to him to show empathy, he started weeping. This is a country, because of the security situation, because of the failure of the constitution, ridicules everybody, whether you are a professor or you are a newscaster or you are a foreigner living and working in Nigeria. This country puts all of us at risk, and that is what should be addressed. Now, the following day, the president sent a delegation led by Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, now Chief of Staff to the President. And it was a powerful delegation. We had the Inspector General of Police. We had Chief Sunday Dare, son of the soil, who is a chief from Ogbomoso land, also part of that delegation. You had the NSA, Nuhu Ribadu, was also there. You have the Minister of Defense, Christopher Musa, who was also there. Tegbe is the minister, newly appointed Minister of Power. You know, that delegation was there, again, to identify with the people. I see many of the papers still referring to Christopher Musa as Chief of Defense Staff. No, he's Minister of Defense. And ironically, he was on this station saying that, he will score President Tinubu 70% in terms of security. His spittle had not yet dried on the floor until we heard that, this situation is even getting worse. But it is good also that the president followed up on his initial effort by sending the police there and now sending a special delegation. As a definition of empathy, I don't think you can fault the federal government in that regard. What we can say is that it's not enough to visit or to send delegations. We must see concrete results. One omission that I saw there, I started with Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, was that the federal government delegation acted independently on Sunday. The Seyi Makinde team acted independently on Saturday. So why was there no coordination?
Politics.
I would have loved a situation where Governor Seyi Makinde went with the federal government delegation, or both of them, showed that they were, in sync, coordinating in the interest of the people, instead of sending mixed signals to the people that the state government is working on its own, the federal government is also working on its own. I don't think it's good optics. But all of them, both the governor and also the federal government, they made the right statements. But they should now follow up with results.
Viewers, that is the current state of what is going on in Nigeria. 4 odd gist from a teacher who cannot afford 1,200 naira transport fee to a governor saying Nigeria has been rescued. I want to hear from you. Do you agree with Governor Uzodinma, and should the NUT strike go nationwide? Drop your honest take in the comments. I genuinely want to know what you think about it. And if this video opened your eyes, hit that like button right now, subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss updates like this. Share this video on your WhatsApp. Let's keep everyone informed, and I beg, make sure you stay safe.